You're listening to the Smoking Joe Thunder podcast. Hey, check out, it's your boy Joe Thunder back once again with another episode of the Smoking Joe Thunder podcast. You know, I got my special co-host, the Gift of Gab, right here today. You know what I mean? How you doing, Gabby?
Fabulous. How are you, Joe?
Chilling, man. I'm been smoking weed all day. I've been hanging out with some out-of-towners, and they smoke like me, and fucking we've been going hard all day because it's a Saturday, ain't got work, ain't got shit to do, you know?
Best day of the week.
Exactly. How you been, though? Good?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing great.
Right. Well, shit, we're going to get this shit cracking right away because we got another episode, another very special episode. Real quick, shout out to Be Good, our official sponsor, you know what I mean? They blessed us with the good weed, the exotics, the fucking Packs, all that good stuff right over there on 11 West Hamden, you know what I mean? And so we've been smoking early, but we got another special episode for you. We got a motherfucking legend in the building, West Coast. We got Tash of Tha Alkaholiks. What's going on, brother?
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. What's happening, Joe?
Chilling, bro. How you been?
I'm tired as
As a motherfucker,
yeah, I was
right?
about to say, hey, I'm tired as AF right now.
You got stood up last night?
Yeah, man, corrupt mother. I see.
Yeah, we
you
said
cousin,
this
you
shit,
cousin
bro.
on here, right?
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
All right, so shit, man. Yeah, I've been up since 4:00 in the morning.
Waiting on Corrupt for a feature,
Yeah,
right?
waiting on the. Nah, he did it, but he did it on his own time though. I didn't know that, but he was waiting. I mean, I was waiting last night. That's why I sound like this.
Right.
Sound like I just woke up, but I didn't.
Right. And
I
this
just got off the plane and all that. Hey, check this out, man. I bought a special guest for y'all this time, man. Check it out. I got an artist that I fuck with, man. I manage him. He's dope AF.
yeah, he's really been listening to music all day.
He go by the name of Junya Boy out of Dallas, Texas. Say what's up, Junya Boy.
Hey, what's up with it, world? Junya Boy out of Dallas, Texas, man. Junya Boy Dallas on Instagram. Check me out. You know, rock with what you rock with. Wow.
Yeah, check him out. We've been listening to music all morning, man. He definitely got bangers, and he got all kinds of different styles for everyone. You know what I mean? You just check out his YouTube, and he got a little bit of something for everything. And he's working on a project with Tash right now. Right?
And he getting down tonight. If y'all hear this today, he getting down tonight at Herman's
Hideaway.
Hideaway. I was about to say
Yeah,
Herman Munster. I'm about to say Herman Munster. Herman Munster's Hideaway.
We was talking about that shit the other day, the monsters and shit. That's funny. But now, yeah, he's performing tonight, and Tash is gonna be
And
performing
at the Red Bar Red, the Red Bar. Yeah, we
Bar.
getting down tonight, man. That's why we here, man. So we gonna have a lot more energy than we do right now, cause and I smoked a lot of blunts today. So
already.
yeah, I got cotton mouth and stuff.
He's only been in
He
town a
just
couple
got
hours.
in.
He
We
just
been-
got
we
in.
been-
Nah, I smoked before I got on the plane. I smoke
me
with
too.
it.
That's that Vegas weed though, but I guess it's actually that Colorado weed because you were just here a week ago, right?
Yeah, we was at the same spot, Herman's Hideout. Yo,
Herman's
Hideaway.
Shout out to Stats and everybody over there.
That's
Oh no, Stats and them in there, but I'm tripping. That's the wrong hideout. That's the wrong hideout.
Red Bar.
Yeah. Shout out to Chris and shout out
we
to my
already
man
high. You know what I'm
Jason
saying?
and my man Kenji and all them.
Yeah, the homie Foe, they run the shit
Yeah,
over there. at
Foe,
Herman's
Big Foe.
Hideaway.
Yeah.
Status and Cadaver, they kind of run the shit at Red Bar. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
fucked up y'all intro, but you know that's the homies right there and everything. See y'all
That's because
tonight.
we high already. Shit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't messing around.
And don't forget, man, we not from here, so that the altitude and shit be fucking with me. I don't know, Junior Boy ain't been here but a little bit, but last week, man, we was on the stage, we was huffing and puffing.
Right.
I already feel it.
Yeah, it feel like it's good air though. It don't smell like LA out here.
No, not at all.
It
It ain't no
Hey, like-
smog. It ain't no
Like they say
you know
on
what I'm
Friday,
saying?
you could taste the air, you could breathe the air. Like
Yeah.
day
I'm
to
breathing
day.
weed right now. That's what I'm breathing. That's all that's in this motherfucker.
That's all we've been doing. Like I said, you were here just last week, so I mean, we were smoking heavy last week too, right?
Yeah, but I've been here a bunch of times, and a lot of times I've been on my own accord because I'm one of the biggest Bronco fans. You
There
know,
you go. Who's your favorite
I go
Bronco
to-
player? Old school. We'll do old
shit,
school
Russell
and new
Wilson
school.
now.
Yeah, hell yeah, I hear
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
I mean, snap one snap. Yeah,
Him and
but-
Jerry Judy shit.
Yeah, Judy, that's gonna be a good combo right
What
there.
about old school? You gotta go with the Elway, right?
See, I always bring up people like
Mine's just
Terrell
Atwater.
Davis?
Mine's
Yeah,
Atwater,
Terrell
yeah.
Davis.
Mine's
He's
just
from Cali
Atwater.
too. He's from San Diego. Met him a couple
Yeah,
times.
mine's just Atwater.
Champ Bailey.
Champ Bailey, definitely. You know, I'm trying to think of some old school.
Old school would be like some Gerald Will Heights.
Yeah,
some fucking
Gerald Will
Sammy
Heights.
Winer,
Yeah,
Vance
the whole bunch of
Johnson,
Orange
the
Crush days
the Three
and all that.
Amigos.
Yep.
That's as far as I go back.
But see, damn, the mic is feeding back. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear it loud and clear.
Oh, okay, it sounded like it was tripping. But then it might be the headphones. But the reason I'm a Bronco fan is because when I first moved, well, not when I first moved, like 2 years after I moved to LA was the year that everybody remember when the Raiders moved. I mean, LA had the Raiders for a little minute and
Right.
everything, so they moved back
Big
to
Zip
Oakland.
video.
And then we had the Rams, and they moved to St. Louis. So LA didn't have no team right when I moved there, and I was moving from Ohio. So my Pop Warner team, when I played for LA, I played for my Camarillo. They were called the Broncos. And so when they didn't have a team, I just said my favorite football team, the NFL team, was gonna be the team that, I play for. I wear the uniform, Bronco uniform, and all this shit, everything every day. So since then, that's like when I was 12. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
since then, I'm been a Bronco fan. And my brothers is Bronco fans too. We fly here. Shout out to Francois. Francois used to bring me to the games out here. He ain't bought me in a lot of years, so what's up with that, Francois?
Hey, yeah, we're gonna holler at you, friends. So you need to hook them up with some more tickets. You know what I'm saying? But hey, tell them, for the people that don't know who you are, because we got young people, we got everyone that listens to this podcast. Kind of tell everyone a little bit about yourself and how you kind of got started.
Well, my name is Tash, and I hate cameras in my face. Let me get that camera on my face. No, fuck with it. Nah, but I mean, basically, I started out. I can't. Well, let me just jump ahead and everything.
Right,
Came out with a rapper named King T. The Alkaholiks debuted on this first album. Everybody is old school like me. Grew up on King T and Ice Cube and
we were
NWA
talking
and all
about that because like everyone kind of says NWA is the first gangsters, but like I don't believe so because they were wearing the Public Enemy clocks and dressing in Adidas. Where King T, his first shit, he was in the Dickie suit with the 12 gauge with the fucking Cadillac. You know what I'm saying? So I know
that
they came
before
out.
NWA though.
No,
But he was out with Mixmaster Spade. No, then way
Right.
before NWA. But he wait a minute, that's a good ass question. But did Tila come out before NWA?
I think he did. I honestly
Because he
think
was on
did.
Capitol Records
Yeah.
and all that. I don't know the answer to that question.
If
but
not, it was neck and neck. They were at the same time, we'll say. But I think he was a little earlier.
yeah, but Tila, shout out to him. He the godfather of this whole shit and everything. All the exhibits and the Mad Libs. They just gave
Far
Mad Lib
Eyes.
the Complex Magazine Producer of the Year too, over a lot. Swizz Beatz and all them niggas, Timberland and all them. And he's from my crew, so shout out to Mad Lib and all them.
Oh yeah, shout out.
The Loop Pack and all them. But anyway, King T gave us a shot on his album. I wasn't even on the first song as the Alkaholiks. That's a long story, but I went back to visit my people. I was living in L.A. and I went back to Columbus, Ohio to visit my people. And it's this dude, this dope dealer dude. We got into a fight and shit at a club. And I ain't like the best fighter in the world, but I beat the brakes off this motherfucker, slammed him in the
Right.
car, and I didn't even know who this fool was. And the last thing he said when the shit was broke up and the police came and all this shit was he said, motherfucker, I don't know who you are, nigga, but da-da-da-da-da. He said, but I'm going to kill you. And that's the last thing he said. I turned around and all my cousins came up to me and said, hey, Rick, they said, you got to get a strap, nigga. That nigga said, he going to kill you.
Serious.
He said, that's Terry. He's going to kill you and all this shit and everything. Shit. So I was there for the summer, so I got a burner and I got caught with it. And the gun I got caught with, and I ain't even no gun toting motherfucker, but
Right.
when the motherfucker say he gonna kill you, that's
That's when you got to carry.
yeah,
the
you
gun.
gotta strap over. That's it. But the gun I got caught with was involved in some home invasion and all this shit when I was in L.A. though.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And all this. So anyway, to make a long story short, they kept me way longer than they were supposed to, because I didn't do the other shit that they was trying to charge me with. But anyway, I missed the first single, and then when I got that bullshit over with, I flew back to L.A. the day that they was filming the video for
Right.
I Got It Bad and shit. So you see me in the video,
Uh-huh.
and I ain't been out this. You know what I'm saying?
You just barely
Yeah, as soon as I
fresh
got
out.
out, I went straight to California and wound up in that video. But that's how I started. We had a crew called Liquid Crew that we came out with in the 90s and everything that consists of us and King T.
I was just about to ask you because that's like the West Coast, like native tongue. Y'all had like Exhibit, the Far Eye,
right.
Saphir, right?
Far Eyes, Saphir. Yeah,
Raz Kaz.
yeah, we Dilated Peoples was our extended family, and there's a lot of people, too many to name. The barbershop MCs, all these different people and shit. Shout out to the Liquid Crew, but we birthed some stars though. If you
No,
think
for
about
sure,
it,
for
You know,
sure.
we birthed a lot of stars.
You know, for sure. You guys are fucking always on top too. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Good music, fucking, like, I hate to compare groups or people to other people, but like, you guys were out of the West Coast. You weren't really like gangster. You know what I mean? You guys were there like Far Side, and it was like y'all really stuck out, but y'all were making moves. And like you said, I mean, your first tour was with Puffy and Biggie. He kind of handpicked you because y'all were like, you know what I mean, on some different shit. A lot of people didn't even know where y'all from, right?
Nah, everybody thought we was from New York. Even LA motherfuckers thought we was from New York, but
Right. Like Cypress Hill. When Cypress Hill
Yeah.
first came out, it was like, where are they from? I didn't think they were from L.A. I thought they're from New York as well.
We used to
You
get
know
a
what
lot of that, and I really don't talk like the same average LA dude. I don't know what it is. Columbus. People say I got a weird accent, like I don't talk like East Coast or West Coast and nothing like that. And you know, I think it comes through when the rapping when you rap with your normal voice or whatever. I don't think anybody caught that we was from LA because it was so left. You know what I mean?
I mean? Right.
And what the hell are we talking about? See, that's that weird. Really was.
That's that Biggie.
I looked at Tuesday. I looked at this video up here. This threw me for a loop right quick.
What we were talking about is just kind of coming up in the game. And what I was going to actually say is like what we talked about is like a lot of fools came up dancing, right?
Yeah.
Like Far Side they were dancing and everything. And you guys were saying that was kind of like the way that a lot of fools kind of got on into the music. They're with King T and all that other stuff. He had like little, you guys were the hype man. He was the main MC.
Right.
But you guys were getting to go everywhere he did. And he was actually blowing up on the West, right?
I know where you going with this. Okay, Razzcast used to be our dancer.
Okay, I wasn't going there, but
Nah, I remember we was talking about this.
No,
But-
I think the Far Side talk about that. Like he was a dope ass dancer doing flips and all kinds of crazy shit.
yeah, but I also told you that he hates when we be bringing it up because he don't dance no more. So he like the hardcore MC. So we bring it up. Yeah, I said this shit on Drink Test. That nigga would strangle me.
But he
and
was
shit.
like an A plus
Nah, but put it,
dancer.
hey, I
Right?
just told him the other day. I said, Raz, nigga, I said, listen, I said, when you do your shows and everything, all you do is just rap from the beginning of the shit to the end of the
Right.
shit. I said, dude, you one of the hardest dancers that I've ever seen.
need to get your
I
Big
said, you
Daddy
need to
Kane
incorporate
on.
that shit back, bring that shit back, start flipping up the walls, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I said, you gonna go platinum out the gate.
Yeah.
You entertain, like he used to be the dancer and he do all these routines and this and then he wouldn't even think. I don't even think he was rapping then. You know what I'm saying? But he like I said, he told me he's like, nah, man, I ain't fucking with that shit no more.
said,
And just
"Fuck
left it at that.
shit."
And but Razzcast, he had his partner was Dags and shit, and he did a 20-year bid. You know what I'm saying? But he out now. I just seen him. He came to my club. Shout out to Dags, man, my boy. But he still be boogieing too. He got a lot of good things going on with the clothing and all that. Shameless plug.
Hell yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? You got a clothing line too, right?
Yes, sir. Matter of fact,
I see some hats, some shirts. I'm trying to get some big boy sizes.
This
You
is
know what
shirt.
I'm
So
saying?
if y'all interested, go to Live Victorious. Just go to livevictorious.com or on Instagram. Just go to @livevictorious.
And real quick, how did you met J-Ro through King T, right? You
Yeah.
guys are kind of doing like separate projects, and then King T was like, saying,
Nah. I met King T through J-Ro.
Okay.
But me and Swift met J-Ro through, we call him Cousin Kev and shit, but through a homie of ours. And then he brought us around King T when we was real young, so we was like on tour and doing all this shit when we was, babies and shit, man. So
Right. And by watching the Drink Champs, man, I learned a lot about Eswift, the whole St. Ides shit that he was producing all those commercials. You guys were doing a lot
that's
of
how we ended up
commercials.
alcoholics for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we was St. Ides used to bring us these. They used to back the truck up in the driveway and bring us like
Cases and
like
cases.
50 cases of 12 40s in each case, and just the whole
Did
wall.
y'all ever
just
drink
be
the
full.
special brew or just the 40s? Or y'all drink whatever?
We was about the 40s, man. That's all we ain't had no money, nigga. We was pouring that shit on cereal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
See, now, if y'all would have had fucking
Times
the
were
internet back
hard.
then, y'all go viral with some shit like that. Literally,
Yo,
like a
we
fucking
just,
house full of 40s.
we used to sell them motherfuckers.
For real.
Motherfuckers
Fucking
drop
half
by.
price.
They ain't even. They don't even give a fuck what we do. They just drop by and just be like, "Let me get one of them cases, my nigga."
And would it be like a party that night? or
Yeah,
what?
that's,
Everyone
what,
from
that's
the
all we
hood?
used to do was just we had enough 40s for. You know what I'm saying? What could you say? We 19. Oh, that's DJ Official. He DJing tonight.
Yep.
Shout out to Fisher.
Right. But y'all, so, and then y'all start coming up through your own ranks, right?
Yeah.
As far as the alcoholics.
I mean, yeah. I don't know what y'all seen from out here and everything, but we popped. You know what I mean? We came out the gate and we made some noise, and then we was right there with Wu-Tang and all
That
these
same
different-
label, Mobb Deep.
yeah, Big Pun, all these different people. So it's like we. Strength in numbers. So everybody looked at it out. Like
that's
the
a
hardest
solid
label,
ass
they looked
crew
at-
right
we was
there,
a-
bro.
We get
If I can call
considered.
anyone on that list right there to have a track,
But I ain't gonna say it like this, like they wouldn't get shit without us. But we really was considered the first group on Loud, so we opened the door for all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came after us and shit because we were the flock. then would have been no budget to do
Right,
the
for
Wu-Tang.
sure.
It wouldn't have been no, but
Hey, what was it like touring with Biggie, and how did y'all get on that tour?
I don't know. From what I heard, Biggie requested us and shit, and we barely had met him. Like we met him like once or twice, but I know they needed a West Coast group for the tour.
For like the West Coast stint of the tour, right?
Yeah, but we did the East Coast dates too. We did New York, Chicago, all the this and that. We did like I forgot how many shows, but a couple months.
Do you remember your favorite show out of those first ones right there? That first little tour. Did you have a one that really just stuck out?
I don't know if y'all heard that. It's not my favorite one, but it's a famous one. But you remember when everybody was talking about when we was trapped in a basement and they got to a big fight upstairs and they locked us in the basement and all the liquor.
No.
There was like a hell of a big ass like a bar like a this humongous ass bar. Like Chicago clubs be bigger. They build different. Like this, it's I don't know how many bottles like 1,100 bottles and shit hit the floor at one time.
Right.
And so all the liquor from the
From
floor
top
above us
was
just
coming through the bottom.
Just rained, and they locked us in the room. So we just getting rained on liquor, and Biggie getting mad, and
What?
motherfuckers wanna kill, you know what I'm saying? But it was a famous ass story. It was probably before you was born. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely probably before I was born.
When was you born? What year?
94.
Yeah, it was before you. Nah, it was that year. Nigga. It was cracking.
yeah.
It was cracking when you was born. That's how weird we used to. Cause we smoke together. We
Yeah,
we do what we do together and all that. But
I'll be 28 Monday, by the way.
Yep.
okay, happy early birthday.
So you were trapped in a basement.
Yeah,
You
and
know
all
what I'm
this.
saying? With Biggie, and it was raining liquor, pouring liquor
It
from.
was on all of us. It wasn't just Biggie. It was everybody. Everybody on the tour and all this. But the whole thing is that they locked the door. They locked us in because they thought that the gangsters was whoever was fighting upstairs was gonna get at us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so they barricaded the door, some shit. But I just remember when it flooded like a flood of
Yeah.
liquor, and we could bring. It was a big ass fight after that because of the. It was history, but anyway, y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nah, I mean, I can just
It's in my
imagine.
head. It's hard to explain the situation, but anyway, let's skip to the next subject because
Right.
that was definitely not the best story with Biggie. But we just kicked it. He liked to smoke a lot of weed. Back then, we was heavy drinking. We was drunk. I had this shit as a blur to me. Too.
What was like your favorite to drink? Was it like beer? Was it hard alcohol? Or was it champagne? Or was it just a little bit of everything?
I mean, I used to drink Hennessy. Like,
As your little go-to?
yeah, Hennessy, vodka. But when you treat life like a party, and you do that shit for 20 years straight, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And every day you wake up to a fifth. You wake up with motherfuckers walking around your house you don't know. You wake up to, just irresponsible shit and everything. And I did it, I was just younger and didn't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I think that it took the 20 years to really catch up to me and shit. So as you can see, I switched my whole pitch up, Like if this was 5 years ago, I'll be up here loaded already. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit, be hella bitches with me. You know what I mean? That was me.
Right.
Junya Boy look like he don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about.
Nah, I'm listening.
He's just high.
I'm high.
He's just high.
I'm full of
He
that
got
dope.
me to hurry it up,
When I
nigga.
rolled
Hurry it
up.
up, look.
So how long has it been since you've taken a drink?
It was 2 years, 2 days ago. Nah, it was 2 years. No, I take it back. It was 2 years the day after Will Smith smacked the nigga. Because I remember I forgot all about this shit.
That
Because
was
I was too
epic.
busy watching like, damn. we got off on it. I was with Corrupt with all this shit happening. Matter of fact.
And real quick, shout out to Gabby because you haven't had a drink for a while, right?
Yeah, the whole not for a while.
The
I
whole
haven't
year?
been drinking. Yeah, 2022.
Oh,
Just
since 2022?
because, yeah.
Shout
Oh,
out.
see,
I'm like,
yeah, it caught up to me. See, you,
me too. I drank since I was in middle school, so I mean it's been a while.
yeah. Oh, that's what you said. You was drinking in middle school.
Yeah.
What kind of school you went to? Hey, pass that fifth.
I mean, we just had Nalgene water bottles. You remember?
Remember?
Oh wow.
But
It
real
had
quick,
vodka in the water bottle.
on a different note, talking about that,
That was high school.
what would Tash do if he was sitting up there and Will Smith came up on stage?
Oh, nigga, no. They had to cut the cameras off. This turn the cameras off.
We're actually
I mean, I just know I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't know what I'd have did because that shit looked like it shocked the fuck out of him too. But I just know that's like I don't know. I probably would have kicked him down the steps first.
Did you think it was
When
real?
he turned his back, you know what I'm saying? I might have knocked
That's
his
the
nigga
one
all day.
thing right there. That's why people
Man,
kinda
that
say it
man
might have
wouldn't
been
even got that
staged.
slap off. When I seen you reach your hand back, man, we would have went. We both would have left in the police cars. We would have both went to jail that day.
Like a motherfucker.
I ain't
like,
lying. Our buns
don't
would have
know.
been so high. Mine probably would have been a little higher. Cause nah, man.
Yeah, would have came back
But-
to him and hit the guy with the action.
But still though,
Yeah,
like
got
you
what
gotta
he
you
asked
gotta
for.
understand though. You can't just talk about nobody's disease. Like I mean, like you can't do
I know.
that.
How do you think people dating somebody with alopecia feel now? Like, do we all gotta like just?
But what if he didn't know? Because they kind
I
of said
ain't
he
heard
didn't
of
know.
alopecia.
Man,
before
they
this,
had just
but-
came out publicly and said something about it, so you knew.
Okay.
You knew. It's just you been picking at them last year. You said
But
something
look,
about
man,
them.
but see, this my whole shit, man. See, you said that. And this is what I got to say about this shit.
He's a comedian.
This what okay, that's fine and dandy. It's a that set black people back. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't give a fuck about no Oscars anyway and shit like that. But what I mean is, you supposed to go like this. You supposed to give him the look and say, look, soon as you walk this thing, you supposed to meet him right at the thing right
Yeah.
there and tear his
Yeah.
ass up
And be-
backstage. Just
Yeah, not right
You
there.
know, if you felt like that, you ain't supposed to get up in front of all the white people.
Nah, I think he's.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we're done the
And
right
slap
thing.
That's why
but
you
shit
feel
out of
like
this-
they did it on it, like it's for some other reason. Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
you've
saying?
been picking. You said something last year too, so I'm like, all right, come on.
But
now,
do you
like,
think that they stage it? It's television.
It could be. Tell you the truth,
I
I wouldn't
think
put
it's
shit past
staged.
it.
Nah, I don't know. That was connection.
Or
His
it was
hand
set
touched
up
that
because
man's
they
face.
knew that it would spark. It would spark.
Agree to that shit?
I mean, but look how many people are talking
Man.
about it.
It kind of has been benefiting Chris Rock. I mean, his ticket
They
sales
have.
went up.
They went from
Guys,
40s
I'm
and
telling you,
$50
to
to
almost
hundreds
500,
and
yeah.
thousands.
Deeper. Yeah, that's what I think.
And it sold out.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been some publicity.
I ain't taking no
but
slap
it's
for that
not-
one.
Nah, I'm gonna like.
I don't know if
take a
Will
You can't
Smith
pay
was
me
in
enough
on
to
it.
take no
I think
slap.
they made
I
But
him
his
unraveled.
humility is gone.
You
know
can't
what I'm
pay me
saying?
to
I'm gonna
lose
wax
my
on, wax
pride.
off
Like,
real
nah,
quick,
that's
block
not
it, and I'm
finna
gonna
go
karate
on.
chop him or something.
I think I might
wasn't
slap
looking-
you if you ask me to let you pay me to get slapped.
Dude, as soon as he starts coming toward you, stepping on the stage, I'm getting ready to fuck. You know what I
I'm
mean?
on
he-
it,
he
like,
ain't
what
That's
coming
his
you
around.
homie
on?
though. You ain't supposed to slap your homie in front of all these people you don't know, man.
I know,
You
that's
gonna
the
take it
part.
backstage,
Slap
catch
nobody,
it in the crib.
man. Don't slap nobody.
You said did the celebrity boxing.
Yeah, some shit like that. Like even when
And they give
Tupac,
me $30 million for the celebrity boxing for this shit.
when Tupac disrespected the Source Awards, they snatched him up in the back, and you know what I mean?
Why you just got the camera on me, man?
Because it's like I can't.
I told this
rotate
motherfucker I
all
don't
the
like
time.
that. Look, I thought it don't be like that on the other podcasts. It don't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we usually have a cameraman, but he's working today. He left us. You know what I mean?
To everybody watching, I am very uncomfortable with this shit.
He hate cameras.
I hate the motherfuckers.
He don't
man.
like cameras. It's all good. It's all
don't.
good. Hey, so what was it like after touring with Biggie? Then what was the next kind of step that you guys took?
I don't remember. To tell you the truth, we were so busy doing shit. I get the years and shit mixed up.
Right,
You know what
right.
I mean?
Well, I mean, like you said, you guys
I
drank
was
heavily. You
doing-
guys lived up to your name, right?
Yeah, a lot of shit's a blur, but I documented a lot of shit though. Cause the shit I knew I was gonna forget, I would write it down. You know what I'm saying? So,
They live up to that new name too, though.
Smokeaholics. That's why.
I'm sure you've had those days where you woke up and someone kind of maybe told you, like, you know what you did last night?
Man,
you were like, what?
Don't miss that. That's the part
Don't
that's
tell
good
me.
about
Wait,
not drinking.
You guys are lucky that
Did I get a tattoo?
yeah.
That's some shit.
Bertha, you know what I'm saying? But you guys are lucky, fucking social media really back then, and no cameras. Like it was, but it wasn't like
man.
today. It'd be on. You guys would
You
have
just
girls
get
going
spotted
wild.
in the back of other people's like Snapchats.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm in a lot of that shit. Well, I don't bring it to nobody's attention.
I
You know?
used, yeah.
I was like, we was tripping, but you know, it was time. The time was right because I got a lot of things going on. Just this dude right here is a superstar, man. Junya Boy in his videos, new video you're gonna see me wearing wearing this brand, and that's another thing, another cookie jar we got our hands in. It's called Live Victorious, the clothes company, the clothes brand.
Hats, shirts, everything. Right?
Which brings me to another subject. This shit in my pocket that I was about to forget. Shout out.
Smokeaholics.
We got the Smokeaholics.
OG gas.
Got the Smokeaholics.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll that. Roll
But this is
those
an
up,
old,
check
this
it
an
out.
old, container. But
Some good stuff.
Damn.
Huh?
got the goods though, you know.
Hell yeah.
And we are in
shit,
dispensaries
shit.
only in California at this point. But if you're in California, please. But we about to get it cracking out here though. That's what me and me and this guy was talking about.
That's
Me
it.
and
I
Joe.
already smoked every one of them. I smoke the green, the purple, the
What's your favorite?
red. I don't got no favorite. All of them smack.
I like that gelato. It's
I
infused.
think I like the green one. What's the one say
Jet
something about
food
garlic?
gelato.
What's the one say something about garlic?
Oh, Garlic Grove is good too. That's
Yeah, that
good.
shit there, like, it's kind of live. That's live right
And we
there.
put the
gonna
we put
take a
pure
picture.
THA in it too, so the white tip and everything, it look like cocaine, but it's not. Everybody keeps saying, "What is that?"
I actually seen some shit like that back in the day. That shit was called Escobar, and it looked like weed that was dipped in like cocaine, and it was just
Nah, this is like a white
Nah,
strip
it's
inside.
a white
the,
strip
like it's
inside the
like,
blunt.
It's like a almost clear.
Oh.
And then it
It's like
split
almost
and go
clear
back green.
cone.
Uh-huh.
So it's like an invisible cone, so you can see through it. And shit.
Oh, okay, I know
But
what
then it
you're
has a
saying.
white strip, just like this right here. See that right there? You got a white strip around it, and people trap. But you gotta know how to smoke that shit. It's like we tried something, but we would never do that. Well, I'll take that
I
back.
smoked the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
Niggas was breaking it down, sniffing it and shit. I was like, niggas, what
Tripping.
Nah, they thought it was cocaine.
Yeah,
They
I
was
was
tripping like, nah, there wasn't no cocaine.
What's our name on
man.
this motherfucker? Nigga, what's wrong with you? But what's happening? What'd you say?
I was gonna say, how'd you get started in the weed game?
How did we get started? Well, shit, it's funny because one of the biggest weed dudes in the game, his name was Kodiak. He used to be my roommate in LA, and he had it cracking way before the shit was legal.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
He's
So-
one of those cats.
Yeah, so I just always been around it and watching him and shit. It was funny because I was already in the Alcoholics when all this shit was going on, and he had it cracking way before the shit got legal. So he knew all the right people. And he don't have anything to do with the Smokeaholics and everything. But I'm just saying, when I seen there was a I heard it was gonna be legal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I reached out to a couple of people, and my boy Casey, shout out to Casey and Jason, all them. They hit me back on the internet, and they told me they got a situation and everything where, we can own the company and we could brand a name and do this and do that and everything. So we basically linked up with this company and shit, right? And we put out a test batch to see if this shit's gonna work, and we basically gave this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody loved it, and so we came back, put the money in it. Started promoting. So it's really we was out before and everything, but we was just giving the shit out free. So now this is our jump start right now.
Right. It's kind of like some fucking Mr. Nice Guy on fucking what's the movie with Dave Chappelle where they give out the free weed,
You talking about
half baked.
Oh, half baked.
They
Yeah,
give
I
out
used to
the
listen
free
to
weed.
Longs on- I know you so. That was a funny ass movie I'm thinking about. But anyway, so we up and running, man. Smokeaholics, we need somebody hacked our IG, man. So we trying to get them people back. Please go to Smokeaholics. Ask Smokeaholics. Oh no, is that Smokeaholics? I get all this computer shit.
Right.
Like you ain't got to tell them the X really. You just tell them Smokeaholics. They know
Yes.
they got to put the X.
Yes, I get it all mixed up, especially when I'm smoking the Smokeaholics.
Right. Hey, actually, what happened with the IG? I know on like the podcast I was watching, they hacked it and you lost it for a little bit. Did you ever get it back?
Nah, they hacked the Smokeaholics one, but then they turned around. It might be the same person that hacked my shit, man. So I was mad as a motherfucker.
Hey,
I was like,
you didn't get it
somebody
back
trying to
then?
ruin me, man.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
shit, we figured that shit out and got it back. Damn.
Hell yes, and you got a lot of new stuff going on too. We just dropped a video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I meant to get up and into, man. Cause basically my cousin, his name is Kevin. Shout out my cousin Kev. I'm thinking I got a whole bunch of material that I recorded all through the pandemic, all through the last 2 years, 3
You
years,
stayed
whatever.
recording, right?
Yeah, I just recorded a whole bunch of shit to see what I'm actually use and not use and shit. But I got so much material that I got an album that I'm gonna drop myself, and it's called Wasted Time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna call it Wasted. That's gonna get your attention.
That's tight. I like that.
That's gonna get your attention, and in parentheses gonna say time, because when I was drinking like a sailor, you know what I'm saying, drinking like a fish, somebody on the podcast, they asked me, actually it's after I stopped drinking, somebody asked me if I could get, because they know I lost a lot of money. You know what I
Right.
mean, they lost a lot of shit and everything, and bad situations, whatever. So they asked me what did I miss, what I missed most about, if I can get something back or this or that and everything, because the money and everything. And I told them that it was just spontaneous and shit. I said I feel like I wasted way too much time during that shit. You know what I'm saying? Time I could have been with my kids. Time I could have been.
Making money, investing.
Yeah, probably some shit probably came across my table and I probably wasn't even taking it serious or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I was thinking, I wasted time. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get all this shit back. You can get the looks back. You can get the money back, change, cars, house, boats, jet ski, all that shit. but you can't get that time back.
Right.
You know, so I'm
real.
gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop that album through the regular way. But then I got the Smokeaholics album that I did. It's
got, like,
music
some-
to smoke to, and I'm gonna NFT that.
You got like features on that or anything like that on the Smokeaholics?
Yeah, but I can't on the NFT one. I can't tell you yet. Can't tell you.
And when's the release date on that?
Got some crazy features. That's the crazy part. But I just want to clear them first. Huh?
You know who I would like to hear you paired up with? I've always liked your sound and you're dope, but like you and Keith Murray.
Keith Murray's on the song. We did a song with Keith Murray.
He's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
He's a good one too. I've always been like a Keith Murray fan, Redman, you know.
Yeah, but Keith Murray let me down with that one though. I talked to him about it. We cool with shit, but that's like Keith was funny, but he, you know, like old school, like he might have been drunk or something like that, but we gave some bread, and he's the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, we didn't. The label gave him some bread, and we wanted to see him eat, so we gave him some bread, and he rapped on our shit, and we put it out and shit like that. But then I hear the song with Redman, and he said the same rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted my money back.
No, for real.
So you know that was a little stupid, you know, mix up, but
It's probably maybe drunk or high or something. Because I hate when that shit happens. That's always a.
yeah. But I just talked to him because he wanted to get into the weed game too. So he wanted to do a weed strain called the most beautifulest, you know,
Most beautiful thing in the world.
Yeah,
huh?
most beautiful thing in the world.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be called the beautifulest. I talked to his manager a couple days ago.
Hey, throughout all like of your hip hop career, do you have what are like what's a moment that kind of stands?
Hey, you know
out
that
to
shit
you?
ain't recording.
Yeah, it is.
It ain't the line.
No, it is.
Oh, okay. What do I know? Man, I'm tired, man. We got to wrap this up because
Yeah,
I want
for
Junior
sure.
Boy to get his shine, man.
No, for sure. So tell me like one of the most memorable moments that you've had in your career where you kind of like was like, damn, I'm kind of on top of the world type shit. I'm really doing it.
Ah, shit. You asked me too quick. There's been a lot of them, but I think one of the proudest moments is because
There you go. Proudest moments.
probably I bought my mother a Benz
All right.
and she liked it. You know, proudest moment was probably that picture that we took with all the like it was like 150 or 200 MCs all in Harlem.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. When Shaq was there.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
every celebrity was there, but it was right when we had dropped something.
about. Right.
And I want to swear every person in that crowd came up to us and gave
Like,
us,
yeah, like y'all are
And it was
superstars
from the
and
young
stuff.
niggas like little Bow Wow, and then it was, you know, the dude like Grandmaster Caz and all these
Yeah.
different, you know, our peers, Busta Rhymes and everybody, Mac 10s to.
Well, that's real dope.
You don't
man.
even know what we talking about. They took this picture with all the rappers, every rapper in hip
I
hop.
think I seen that picture though.
It was hella people on the
I
steps.
think you sent it to me.
I did.
You told me
My
find
son
you in
showed it
there.
to
I
me.
found you.
Oh, you did with the glasses? Yeah.
My son was tripping about it.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Nah, that's like a really dope photo, really dope
Yeah,
day
that
for
pic
hip
was
hop.
a-
Peers put
it
me
was
on
a
a
bunch of
pedestal
people.
that day. I was like,
I think
damn.
I can only point out like 10 people in that whole picture.
I can name most of them. Shit.
I ain't know. I ain't fin. I'm number 27. I'll be 28 Monday.
What was
I'm
that?
tripping. That picture came out in like 98. You was like 8.
Exactly.
I was 8. He was 4.
8, 4. I
So
don't know.
young. That's what I say about when Tupac died.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like, guys,
98.
I was
I
a
was
kid.
that
old.
dropped.
I was born 94.
I got tennis shoes older than these two, man.
Yeah, I was in 90.
For real.
So-
Hey, so tell me about all the new stuff coming out that you got with Junya Boy. You guys got tracks together, working on some projects, right? Or a project?
Yeah, man. This dude, the situation fell in my lap. You know what I'm saying? Junior Boy been out for a couple years and everything on a you know, he really like a hometown hero and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know them dudes that ain't got their shot yet, but everybody know him, heard about him. But before I forget to say this, he got a motherfucking hit record out right now, climbing the charts with NBA
We'll
YoungBoy.
go check it out.
224,000 streams right now on Spotify.
Yes, in less than a short amount of time, and also has Slim from 112 on there too.
Oh, yeah, we were listening to it earlier. The homie downstairs, nice beats. He was playing some
Yep.
beats for him. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Heck
What's
yeah.
up, man. Well, shit. You know, I can tell you, man, Junior Boy, and as far as the live performance, man, he gonna give you that energy. You know what I'm saying? He from Dallas, so you know how they get buck, crunk, all that shit out there and shit. I be watching it like, go ahead, boy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm proud of this young man. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we taking it to the top, man. That's all I can really say. And,
How'd y'all meet real quick?
I don't know,
Cause somebody
man.
had a dream.
Yeah, this motherfucker Kenny called me one day and
My
said,
promotion team.
yeah, Kenny out of Miami called me and said that somebody at nonstop grind, or he told me he or somebody had a dream.
He had the
Right.
dream, Kenny.
Oh, Kitty had the dream. Okay, see,
And woke up and called Mitch like, man, hey.
and had a dream that you need to hook up with Tash from the Alcoholics.
Right.
First of all, I
He said he gonna be a badass
never
manager.
He said never managed in my life, but I've been around so many managers that I knew that was my second calling. I already knew it was what I need to do, But it feel good to watch something grow and everything. This boy growing like a plant. You know what I'm saying?
He got a lot of music. He got a big catalog already.
All you gotta do is hear it. All you gotta do is hear it. If you out there right now, stop what you doing
And you'll find something you like for
and
sure.
go straight to Spotify or YouTube. And look up
If not
Junya
like
Boy.
everything,
Look up Junya Boy,
No Love,
No Love,
featuring NBA Youngboy.
featuring
that
NBA
shit
Youngboy.
played,
If that
let
ain't
me
a
know.
hit record, should have played that motherfucker on my phone. But
We
I
gonna
think
put-
you can just type in my name, JUNYA
I already found out.
BOY. Yeah, yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Before we take off, you have any kind of crazy story, any road story, any situation, anything like that?
yeah, last time I came to Denver, I smoked a gang of weed and nah. You asked me too quick. What you mean? Like a what? What's a story about who? What?
Say
what?
anything, just like some,
Yeah, you can't just say anything, man. What you mean?
like a crazy tour story, or you know what I mean? Crazy.
Let me think
night.
about it while Junior Boy's on, and I'll come back with the tour story.
Yeah, he gonna be over here,
There's been
Mike.
so
though.
many. It's been millions of like you got. But anyway,
I'm sure you got crazy nights. You guys started touring right off the bat.
everybody asks this question. And I always say the same thing. It's been so many. I can't remember. Like it's like, what do you want? Like
We was drinking. Like,
yeah,
come on,
but,
now.
You don't remember
a motherfucker-
shit.
I remember a motherfucker at the Palladium in New York. He leaned over a third. He was on the third. They got the big ass clubs in New York, like a real apartment. I mean, not apartment building, but 3 stories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 3 floors. And
In
this
the
club,
club.
yeah, we walked in, and this drunk motherfucker, this white boy and shit. He leaned over and he saw the alcoholics walking in, and King T, Exhibit, everybody walking in and shit. And he leaned over the balcony to say, "What's up?" Like to us and shit like that. And that motherfucker just did a flip all the way over the balcony, and it fell from 3 stories. Shoot, bop! It just splatted on the motherfucker.
Did he get back up or what?
Yeah, no, he was no the ambulance and shit. We ran like, what the fuck just happened and shit. And we was sitting there like this, and the motherfucker was smiling because he was drunk.
Low-key our
He was
fault.
drunk as he was broke up. This motherfucker was smiling on the ground, drunk as fuck. Like, yeah, man. And so whatever he was doing, but the ambulance came, took this motherfucker on the stretcher. Never mind. I don't know why that story just popped in my head, but we see shit like that on Alcoholic Tour.
Still trying to give you dap.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ever play at the Apollo?
Yeah, we did yo.
How was that?
But we didn't do it on amateur night or
Right.
Showtime at the Apollo. We didn't do that.
Just
We
had
did
like
it for
a-
like a function. It was like a community thing. It wasn't the riots. It was the what was it? Damn. I'm trying to think exactly what it was. Maybe we look up the Alcoholics on the Apollo. Maybe on there.
I have to check that out. Who were
Maybe it
some
was a fundraiser. I don't know.
who were some of your favorite East Coast MCs that you liked? That you guys looked up to? That you guys really, you know what I mean?
I mean, shit. We grew up on the same shit everybody else did because back then hip hop was kind of limited. It wasn't on TV and all this shit.
Nah,
When we
Channel
was coming up.
12 and fucking that was it.
Yeah, we had certain things. Then we had, the biggest shit was like MTV Raps and all that, and MTV the basement. I mean, BT the basement. But I grew up when everybody else did. Run DMC was a big influence.
Right.
I used to bump L Cool J,
Fat Boys.
Beastie Boys, yeah, all that. But when I moved to LA, that was like a culture shock because when I was young, all we got was really East Coast music.
Right.
But I'm from Ohio, and that's where the funk is from. So all the Ohio players, the Roger and Zap, Mo Bounce, you know what I'm saying? That's all Ohio shit. So when I moved to LA and I heard that funk, you know what I'm saying? And I heard that version of their version of rap, I just fell in love with the West Coast shit, and I bumped people like the G's, like Mixmaster Spade, rest in peace, like Tidy T, King T, too many to name, really. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And one of the things that kind of got you into rapping was Biz Marquee, right?
Yeah, that's how I started rapping. Cause my cousin E Swift, he used to DJ, and for some reason he got real popular and busy and shit at one time, and so he was DJing shit like in the hood. He'd DJ like USC parties and shit,
Right. All
or
the
by
college shit.
yeah, and all that shit. All over LA and everything, so he's making a name for himself. I was getting in the party, I was carrying his crates and shit. Like this nigga got me working and shit and all this. But he played this one song by the
Biz
It
Markie.
was Make the Music with Your Mouth Biz. The one with the
Makes music with your mouth.
exactly with the little shaker in it and everything. That's what we used on Liquid.
Right.
I co-produced that because I said I got to rap over that shaker. But anyway, that beat came on and everything, and he kept playing the instrumental. And I just sat down one day and I just said, "Fuck it, man." I scribbled something, you know what I mean? I scribbled it. And,
Real little rap.
you know, because I had thought about rapping before that, but I'd never tried it. I never wrote nothing down or nothing like that. And I said to motherfucker for like probably 3 days before because he was a he was a DJ at that
Right.
time. Like, all the rappers coming to him for shit and everything and all this.
He
And
was
I
the
like,
man.
Damn. But I practiced it and shit and everything, and I went to him and I played it. I mean, I said it for him and shit like that. And he was like, "Nigga, like where that been?" You know what I mean? Because he didn't even know I really got down like that, you know? And the bottom line is that for like, I don't know how many months or whatever, every party he went to after that, he would throw that Biz Mark beat on and I
Right.
rap over it.
Let you get
So
down.
next thing you know, I'm up here with him. I'm getting popular and shit because like we had a duo and shit.
Going house
so
to
we
house.
started a group. We was like this shit. So we just rode that wave and shit. So it was just Tash and Swift and we got it cracking, man. Like it was crazy because we was getting a good, you know what I mean? Like we was getting a response like we was out, but we
Yeah.
ain't had no records out, nothing. And
People
it was
were
by the
kind of
time
gravitating to you.
by the time that summer kicked in, every time we'd go to a party, we ain't even put it out. People would know the words to the song,
That's dope.
you know, and shit was wild, man.
And then later on with the licks,
Shout out Eswift.
you got TJ Swan on one of your tracks, right?
Yeah, I don't know how that shit happened.
Because y'all were the shit. Y'all had clout and pool. Fuck.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
I mean, I had nothing to do with it though. They called me like, "Hey, TJ Swan on this shit." I was like, "Oh shit, that was crazy."
And then with the backstory on that is Marley Marl just sent you the whole fucking the file, right? The DATs or some shit?
Nah, that's two different songs.
Oh, that's two different
He
songs?
sent us the one for the ODB song.
Oh, yeah, for the intro. I'm thinking you're right, the
Yeah.
symphony.
The Symphony, yep, that's Marty Marl too though. TJ Swan and yeah. But Marty Marl, he cause Swift did a version. That's the one with we did a version before. No, we didn't. I'm tripping. Swift made the beat off the videotape. And it sounded he made a version of the same shit. Like the din and he made it off the actual video.
I know what you're talking about.
So it was all hissy and fucked up sounding
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all this and shit.
Sound out bootleg and shit.
Yeah, we was like, man, we can't use that sounding like that. But he ran into Marty Marl somewhere. He told him what he did, and Marty Marl sent us the actual file. I mean, you know, it's before
Yeah.
computer shit and everything. He sent us the reels
Hell yeah.
to the studio from like 1988 or some shit. You know what I'm
FedEx
saying?
overnight type shit. That's dope. That's dope.
And then we just did it over that with rest in peace ODB, Old Dirty Bastard.
Right.
That was my boy.
I know. He spent a lot of time in L.A.
This shit ain't hitting for some reason.
Nah. He spent a lot of time in L.A. There's a little thing right there. I
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
my road dog.
Did y'all kick it a lot?
Yeah, we kicked it a lot, but you know, it was like it was a wild nigga, man.
I bet.
like yeah, we'd kick it, then he'd disappear, kick it, then he got locked up, and you know, he got put in a I don't know if it was a halfway house, but he broke out of he jumped a wall at a halfway house in the middle of the night, and it just so happened
He was on the
that-
run.
Yeah, but he called a friend of mine, so I ended up linking up with him that night
Where'd you link up with the man?
at a studio.
Just like in Cali and Hollywood or what?
Yep, exactly.
Damn, that's crazy.
In the valley,
Let me
not in
ask you
Hollywood, in the valley, and never mind, it was difficult, mate.
Have you ever hung out with Fat Lip? From
Yeah,
the far
that's my boy.
side?
Yes, that's my people.
Who's crazier, ODB or Fat Lip? They're both on that level.
I had to say
They're just saying they're both.
ODB in a good way.
Right.
Fat Lip in a different way, though, man. It's a wild boy.
He is. We had him on the podcast, man. Like, they were real dope. I mean, like I said, they're like, when you think the two out of the West that really stand out with no gangster ties or affiliation is y'all and them, and y'all took it to like the next level. And like you said,
But you a trip. We do shows at LA, man. The gangsters come out because we got songs with all the gangsters: Cocaine, Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, the Dog Pound, the Game,
well, like I was telling you, I kind of see the Alcoholics as the cats that played football and sports that kind of went to college. They were affiliated, didn't maybe were gang members, maybe not, but they were still affiliated. But then went to college and played sports and started drinking, hanging out with all the white boys and shit, and all the white girls. You know what I mean? Just getting it. You know what I mean?
We ain't never been to college, but the hanging out part, yeah, because that's what brought our
Rocking the
music.
parties, right? Because like you said, well, you guys were doing the USC parties, the fraternity parties that Eswift was doing, right?
Yeah, we was doing all that. We was doing whoever would hire us, and that shit was everybody. It was the Mexicans, it was the black people, it was the white boys.
And they wouldn't really
But
trip
we
on you or anything?
we blew up. I'm gonna tell you, all that touring shit, meeting, shaking hands, making friends, and all that shit works. We sell more, most of our records
Hand
to
to hand.
I was about to say to skaters. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
People don't even know that, but you know we got this big ass skateboard community behind us and shit. That's why we ended up on the Vans Warped Tour and all that. Then that opened it up to all the rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, that took it
shit.
to the next
That's how
level.
we did the shit with the group Sugar Ray and all that. That's all Warped Tour shit.
Yeah. Well, man, we definitely appreciate you coming on the podcast, man. You know what I mean? Smoking with us, telling some stories. you know.
Already. What they say in Texas, already.
Already.
Hey, man, wait till y'all hear Junya Boy accent.
Right.
We was at the 7-Eleven. They ain't know what the fuck this nigga was talking about. He was like, hey, man, give me that there. Like,
That's fucking hilarious,
hey,
bro.
but he was fucking with him, though.
We got the Junya Boy podcast.
Yeah, wait
coming
till
up
y'all
next,
hear this
you know what I
man's
mean?
music.
All
Oh,
right, y'all,
man.
we're going to take a little break and grab. But real quick, before we leave, did you want to spit like a verse or something for him?
Nope.
There you go. Nope, not at all. But hey, we appreciate you coming on by. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for everything. We are out. We're going to end this, and we'll see you next time. You can find us on all platforms. You got social media that they can hit you up on?
Yeah, it's Tash Tha Alkaholiks. Oh, you gotta go Tash _of_the_. But by the time you get to the first underscore, it's gonna pop right up. Tash.
Let them know about your social media there, Gabby.
At the Gift to Gab 555, and also my podcast at Flying High Through the Mile High.
There you go. And then we got Junya Boy. We're going to do his next, but he's going to give his social media anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my social media anyway for y'all to get it. Junya Boy Dallas, JUNYABOY Dallas. Junya Boy Dallas. You can Google Junya Boy, spelled the same way, and everything gonna pop up. Go check
It's
out that
easy.
new
I
single, No
I already
Love.
followed everyone, so you can find
Okay,
us.
dig that.
You
There
can
you go.
find us all
All right,
of it.
man. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, your boy Joe Thunder, Tash Alkaholiks, Gabby, Junya Boy, we out here.
Shout out
Peace.
G and everybody too, man.
Everyone else, yep.
Yeah.